Okay, this is a reading for Leo. It's your November reading, okay? I'll get 3 cards. One for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. It's general. We'll just see what comes out, okay? The past being, the last month or so, or beyond. The present being today, tomorrow, yesterday, and the future being the next month, like November. I'm very excited for Halloween tomorrow. I cannot wait. We've got all we've got all our decorations up. Just need to carve the pumpkins tomorrow. Put a real candle in so that they dry out. And get those out probably about 4 o'clock, 4:30. Oh my goodness, there's like friends across the road, their kids are so little and cute, and they dress up. Oh, they're half English, half Thai. They're absolutely so cute. I love them. I hope we've got enough sweets. We got like 7 lots of trick-or-treaters last year, so I'm hoping to smash that record. The key is you've got to do a really good eye-catching setup with lit pumpkins so people know you're home and you do want trick-or-treaters. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. Oh, I've overeaten today. Got a really bad tummy ache. I might do a fast tomorrow. I feel so uncomfortable. I don't want to feel like this for a long time. It's like Christmas where you just like overeat and then you're just in pain for like 2 hours. And you can't remember a time before you're in pain. I can be a little bit dramatic, just to let you know. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit more under the table. There we go. Oh, haven't lit my sage. What was I thinking? It's not even lighting. Why would it light? Weird. There we go. It's not getting enough oxygen. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Leo's highest good. Please give me 3 cards, the first one for the past, the second one for the present, and the third one for the future, starting off with the past then. The Empress reversed, the 5 of Pentacles reversed, and the 3 of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra because they're represented by the Empress. The Empress upright is someone who is very loving. She is a creator. She is the highest status out of all of the cards, alongside the Emperor. Okay. She's pregnant with ideas, pregnant with possibilities. She is able to make from zero. She's holding... What's she holding there? Can't tell if that's an apple or... It doesn't look like a heart, it looks like an apple or something. She's abundant. She's abundant financially, emotionally, practically, intellectually. There's just absolute light shining out of her. People are drawn to her like moths to a flame. So the Empress is either going a bit cold, okay, or she's on a downer for some reason, like not doing well financially, or yeah, she's gone cold and domineering, or cold and distant, fiery and domineering. Now I'm going to say it's financial because... Wait, did you feel last weekly? Didn't you show up as someone who'd become like a nurturer? Maybe you're the Empress. Maybe that's you. You're either out in the cold financially or emotionally, but you've made a plan of action, okay, and you're starting to actuate it. You made a decision and you're actuating it. See, that's the past. I'm sure you came up as an emperor or an emperor. I think you came up as an empress last time. In your last weekly. We'll have to have a look. Because you'd made a lot of progress. You'd become like softer, more nurturing, less Leo the lion, more, you know, more of a lioness, like taking care of your cubs, providing. I feel like you've got a plan to boost your income. Separation reversed, 8 of Cups reversed. Avoiding walking away. Are you hoping to attract someone who you're having a bit of a renaissance with, Leo? Are you going to go back to someone from the past? Have you been dealing with someone from the past? Now the Empress attracts, so maybe you're wanting to attract someone from the past back in, okay? Someone who you thought it was over with. Let's get one for the future, the Tower reverse, look. You don't want it to be over, you're considering a rebirth. Getting very financial readings at the moment. Protection. Create a safe space within this circle. You are protected. You are protected and empowered. Okay? So if you've been feeling a bit of a victim mindset, you know, a bit hard done by, bit on a downer, turn that around, okay? Look at this star, it's infinite, okay? There's no beginning and there's no end. This is how money flows, okay? And you're showing up as the Empress, so you have the, look, you have the intelligence, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Queen of Coins. You are someone who is able to create from zero as many times as you need to, just like other people have to. We all have times in our life where we have to do this, okay? Where we're bleeding money, where we're hemorrhaging, you know, savings, or we're on a lower income than we'd like to be, or we're between jobs, or our business went bust. We didn't sell the shares more quickly enough, you know? More quickly enough, that's terrible grammar. Quickly enough. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to have a rebirth, to embark on a new phase, you know, enter a new phase, a new chapter, one with more abundance. You create abundance, okay? So an example would be you go out to several hotels and you hand in your resume, you know, you email an international school and you ask if they need anybody right now. You sign up with a recruitment agency, okay? You take on an apprenticeship, or, you know, a management qualification, or, you know, you do a postgrad, or you go to uni and do an undergrad. You start a new business, you buy a shop, you know, get a loan and buy a shop. If you watch people who have business knowledge, like Simon Squibb, or if you watch The School of Hard Knocks, okay, these people have been broke, they've been beyond broke, and every time they make money, they do it using money that's borrowed, okay? They have to wait, you know, for that wealth to build, and it can be lost overnight. So never ever think that you're on your own. Also, the other thing that helps people is sets of circumstances. So if there's two of you to split the rent, two of you to split a mortgage, obviously, that makes a huge difference. If you move out of an expensive city, you know, into the outskirts or the suburbs or a rural area, depending on where it is, it could be a lot cheaper. You know, you can downsize. There is money in this world. It's everywhere, it's all around you, okay? You have to create your opportunities, you have to create them, okay? All the answers are within you. You've got the Queen of Swords, so you have the ability to conduct research, to find out, to find mentors, find somebody who's good at what you want to be good at and get in touch with them and ask them to mentor you. If you don't know what it is that you want to do, you know, look at other people. What are they doing? Is there a job that you wouldn't mind doing, you know, that you think you might be quite good at, or you don't know, you've got no idea if you'd be good at it, but, you know, someone you know does it, and if they can do it, you can do it. Do you know what I mean? There's people who are content creators and they're literally making bank like you wouldn't believe. They're not that intelligent, okay? They've just got the bravery to actually go and do it, and you can find out how to do all of these things. There's a wealth of information on the internet. There's people all around you that have got great suggestions, so perhaps it's a case of networking and opening up your mind you know, Leos are very fixed. You're a fixed sign, so you're incredibly loyal, but you can get stubbornly into one direction and then never find your way back from it. And you need to stop doing that. You need to look all around you. You need to hold a set of cards, right? These are your cards. You see what hand you're dealt, okay? This is advice someone gave to me one time. It was really good dad law. If you don't like the hand you've been dealt, okay, you deal again. You get rid of... There's too many. Get rid of some of these cards, you know. Some things in your life will be positive and some will be negative. Get rid of it. Don't like your job, get rid of it. Don't like where you live, get rid of it. Don't like how a particular friend, you know, speaks to you, get rid of it. Your car keeps breaking down, get rid of it. People aren't giving you, you know, the kind of connection that you want, get rid of it. Before you know it, you've got rid of distractions, okay? Things that are getting you down on a day-to-day basis. You can underestimate how annoying that is. Now we've got a more favourable set of circumstances, okay? And we get to ask for some more cards. So let's see what comes out. Okay, someone who's a good motivator, a good mentor, will keep them, will spend time with them, listen to what they've got to say. Oh no, a poor investment, okay? Someone who's just a player, get rid of it. A workplace that's low income, got a toxic boss, or it's just making you like have no soul, you just don't care about it, get rid of it. Someone won't apologise for their actions even though they were quite clearly a jerk, get rid of it. Whatever this is, get rid of it. Okay, release from pain. Self-imposed imprisonment, get rid of it. Stop worrying about stuff. Live in the moment. Do some things that are proactive. You've been avoiding your intuition. Okay, follow your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. You have all the tools. Look for a love that's worthwhile, that's requited. You know, build up your savings. But do spend money on the things that you need to. Do spend on others. Bring in that good karma. Learn from the mentor. Follow your gut. Release yourself from a cycle of pain. It's your choice, guys, what you hold on to and what kind of mindset you have. You can be really stubborn and you can think that there's no opportunities or there's only one way to do something, and it's just not true. You actually have a lot of control over your life. And if you've kind of done the necessary weeding out and you're clear on what you want, then, you know, you keep your vibrations high, you manifest, you say out loud, Spirit, this is what I would like. You know, Archangel Michael, please protect me from harm. Please protect me and my loved ones, keep them safe and healthy. If anyone wishes me harm, please return to centre of love. You can burn Palo Santo. This is a wood from Central and South America. Okay, it smells quite coconutty. It's really nice. It attracts abundance, okay? It's very uplifting when you smell it. Burn a bit of that. Say positive affirmations. I want love. I am worthy of love and I will have love. I want a career as a whatever, or I want money, I deserve money and I'll have money, okay? I want security, I deserve security and I'll have security, okay? Trust that there's a divine plan, okay? Ask the universe for signs. Spend time with good people, that want the best for you, that care about you, that give a damn about you. All the rest of the crap is noise. Do a Facebook call, Mix up your routine. Book in some yoga, a sound bath. Hang out with some different people. Get out in nature, Think about the things that you're good at, that you know you're good at, okay? If you're obsessed with the gym and you look great, why don't you use those skills? You don't have to, being a PT is not the only thing that you can do, is it? You can design like sportswear. You can offer to make sets, of if someone says, look, I would really like a workout routine, create like bespoke workout routines for people based off like, a conversation with them. Help them to understand how to count calories, create calorie deficits, menus, go to different gyms, film yourself going to different gyms and check them out and rate them, and you can literally like film yourself doing anything now. Create a workout routine outdoors for people that can't afford a gym membership. Discuss, why some people have a genuine fear of like going to the gym. They feel too self-conscious. Make it your mission to help people who are overweight, help them to eat less and, be happier, and film the journeys that they're making. There's never been a better time to make content now for social media, and you can do something where you're helping someone, do something where you're helping someone, like motivate people, like, what was it called? It was like body, all those like workout DVDs and stuff. Now you can just make a channel where you do like workouts, and you could test out different gym clothes, test out gym outfits. If you're good looking, use it. Whatever your unique talents and skills are, if there's something people struggle with, you could say like make videos about common mistakes that people make with food. You know what is like really, really useful is like videos that everyday people make about like how to get around technical problems like IT problems, or if your washing machine's broken or your light's gone out on your boiler. Every day, like tips and tricks like bleeding your radiator or bits of DIY. It doesn't have to be, something where, what do I want to say? It doesn't have to be something that no one's ever done before. Like there's a lot of people with a lack of knowledge on you know, how to do like handyman work around the house, like clever ways to clean your car, anything. Literally, like, people will watch it. I feel like I've really gone on about that, but it just feels like that was in your weekly. I'm sure that was in your weekly reading, something about becoming softer, more nurturing, you know, reliable, solid. You really want to get secure, you know, be stable, create stability for those around you. I think you were dealing with a Taurus potentially. I think you want to get a solid footing. I think you want security. You don't want to be, you know, in a lack kind of situation anymore. I think you've had enough of that. Yeah, these days, like, anything's possible, you know. Make videos with your mobile phone, like, see what other people are doing, you know. Go on TikTok and search, you know, fitness and see what other people are doing and do the same. You know, like, sometimes people just don't like the way someone looks, or they don't like their accent, or they don't really like the way that they word things, or their style of making videos. You might have a different style, you might have a less annoying face or a less annoying personality, or I don't know. You know, just because one person's doing it doesn't mean that's already taken. You haven't got to be revolutionary, you know. But I think it'd be really amazing to feel good about what you are doing and know that you're helping people, you know, because that sends out really good karma and really keeps your vibrations high. You feel like you're helping people and you're doing something you love. I think that's great, honestly. You could literally do, you know, like, if you've done something that's impressive, then you're not doing it anymore. Like, I know someone who's a footballer. Well, he was professional, then he was semi-professional. He broke his arm. You literally, like, talk about how hard that was, how it changed your life, changed the whole course of you. You know, how many people do you know that's happened to? How many people do you know don't talk about their feelings? Like, create a channel where you talk about your highs and lows and, like, why you're no longer a footballer. People have multiple careers throughout their life, you know. Anything that's relatable, anything that's happened to other people, you know, or make comedy sketches, or, like, I don't know. Don't do, like, oh, I hate ones where it's really staged though. You know, if you love football, like, try and get autographs off as many footballers and get filmed doing it, you know, and try have a bit of a chat with them. There's people that do comedy, and it's really, like, heartwarming, you know, like Troy Hawk. He goes round, like, greeting people. What does he say? He's from the Greeters Guild. Troy Hawk. Oh, wears a smoking jacket and he pretends to be someone from, like, the 1920s or 1930s. Yeah, it's nonsense, but it makes people laugh, and he compliments people, you know, in a very, like, smoking jacket, conceited, elitist kind of way. But it's all in good humour. Like, you don't have to do anything that's super serious or super hard. A lot of people have channels where they've got a really cute pet, you know. And there is editing involved and there is like thought involved, but basically the dog's cute and people like looking at cute dogs. You know, it's you're in a really prosperous period, and if you watch the news and you get down, you know, it's going to send you into that mindset of like lack and everything's terrible when it's not. It's not actually. So I feel like I'm just going on one, but you have all the tools, you know. I strongly feel like your look is going to change, and I think some of it is going to be things that you do. And I think as soon as you do that, you know, you find a focus, find a direction. I think if you say out loud the things that you want, you create a positive mindset, you create opportunities by, you know, do like a couple of easy things to start off. You know, like pick a name for your channel. Like, for example, if you're going to make a channel, pick a name for it, okay? Pick a picture for the banner. That's two things. You can do those two things. You don't even have to like get it done tomorrow or tonight, but just be thinking about it, you know? Do things slowly, little bit at a time. It's called Kaizen. It's this idea that you do, you know, if you do 15 minutes of something every single day, that over time is incrementally building up. Okay, that's not nothing over a long period of time. That's a huge amount of progress. So, Kaizen, Kaisen, it's something I read about in The Year of Living Danishly by Helen Russell. She rebuilt her life in a whole other country. Her and her husband got headhunted by Lego. They moved to Denmark. They had both been professional couple in London. You know, they were yuppies, not yuppies. They were dinkies, dual income, no children, and they were workaholics, very, very stressed, but they had a life they thought meant something. You know, couples that are out at bars, you know, having dinner out, having drinks out, working like all-nighters, paying crazy rents, you know, living in London. And yeah, they were like, we think we're going to move. They told their friends, we think we're going to move, you know, to Denmark. And they were like, okay, I guess. And then so they went, and it was really different. And she went from being a writer that's working all hours in an office to going freelance. She got up when she wanted, stayed in her dressing gown all day. You know, you saw her husband coming home from Lego, where they don't have Lego, where they don't have seats. They don't, you know, sit down to work. They stand up, which he found really weird. The dads finish early on a Friday. They finish at noon. They go and pick up the children from daycare, which is free. Taxes are insanely high, but everyone stays at home anyway. They make their houses hygge and cosy. And, you know, the candle light and still being in your dressing gown, having a dog, being a freelance writer. I remember the book. I remember the whole book. She said everyone, you know, just looks better in candlelight. And she got a mojo back, and she was just living a better lifestyle. They were foraging, they were having local freshly made food, having a very different family orientated lifestyle, you know. If you want to leave your job in Denmark, you will get paid, you know, while you do a university course, you will be paid the equivalent of a year's salary. while you're studying in whatever like field you're in, you would, so if you left being an architect and you earn like 40k a year or something, I don't know what architects earn, very experienced ones, and you wanted to be, I don't know, an IT person, you would, go and retrain and do a professional qualification at uni, and they would pay you the equivalent of your salary. So you pay high taxes, okay, higher than in the UK. It's like 50% income tax, really, really high. But your healthcare's sorted, your career's sorted, your childcare's sorted. So all the things that normally cause a lot of worry suddenly don't. Your priorities are each other then, because everything's secure, and yeah, so she was pregnant within like 6 months, and they'd been struggling to conceive for years in their stressful, like, working 24-hour days, rushing around London, thinking they've got this brilliant life, a slower pace. And they work hard at Lego, but they believe that you work efficiently, shorter hours, and, you maximise your time when you're at home. You leave work at work when you're at home. You finish your weekend early and you go and collect the kids, and it's family first. So I've certainly worked in different countries, lived in different countries, and I know that I can change my circumstances overnight. And I can change them to be less favourable, I can change them to be more favourable. So consider, if you don't like the cards you've been dealt, consider, asking the dealer to deal again, and do some. This is Scorpio season, do some. If you think of the major arcana for Scorpio, it's a Death card. Do some like clearing out of the past and welcoming the new. Hold on to the things that are precious to you. You don't have to get rid of everything, but you need to focus in, streamline what is really just distraction and clutter, get rid of it. People, places, things. You're not a tree, move. It's a very abundant world, okay? It's just that we're getting told everything's crap all the time. But it's not. Anyway, yeah, I think you are working on yourself at the moment, and I think perhaps trying to call in someone from the past. Only you know. But yeah, your advice from Spirit is to empower yourself. If you're worried about what people think, just don't worry about it. I watched Gabe Escobar on TikTok, and someone had asked him, like, he's only 22, 23. He travelled all around Europe after a breakup. Now he's living in New York by himself. He's so much more confident. He used to really worry about things to the point where, he didn't want to be in the world anymore. And now he just films in the street, and people are like, how are you just filming in the street, like, when everyone's looking at you? Like, how you got the confidence to do that? And he's like, well, it's a really good question, but they just think of other people as NPCs. Who are they? They're nobody, okay? Like, they're NPCs. You're never going to see them again. If they've got nothing better going on than, watching you just living your life, like, that's pretty sad for them. If they're going to criticise or say something silly, that's sad for them. That they haven't got, like, other stuff to focus on. I'm not articulating it as well as him, but that was basically the gist, and you could apply that to anything. Like, stop giving a fuck what other people think and just give stuff a go. Particularly in business, you could create 10 businesses and maybe one good one will come out of it and all the others will fail. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, okay? But if you don't try, you'll never know. People like Jeffree Star, they literally like millionaires, billionaires, because they found someone that knew. He was broke, like he was broke. His childhood was horrendous. He is now, driving Teslas around, living in mansions in LA, doing whatever he wants because he literally like connected with someone who grew a makeup empire, and he started to make makeup tutorial videos, test out different makeups. And honestly, I liked his like content for a time because what he actually found out by just trying stuff, trying different products, was that the mid-ranges were the best. And you can apply that to makeup, cosmetics, a lot of stuff. If you find the mid-range, you're getting your value for money. If you go too cheap, it's not good quality. If you go for really expensive, is anything really worth a lot of money? You're just buying a brand, you're buying a package. So I hope that leaves you with some food for thought. I hope you're feeling more abundant and like more positive now. If this resonates, please give it a like. Please consider reposting. It takes a split second just to press repost or share. Hit the notification bell because I'm going to post a lot of different spreads this week because it's already halfway through the week. But I'm going to finish the monthlies and then I'm going to do the Native American medicine wheel. I think it's really popular. So give me a follow, subscribe, and take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.